guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I am so thrilled to get Pedro 15, the Venezuelan pro who's been dominating in CRL Asia. Today he is on voice. Joining me here, Pedro from Korea. How you doing, man?
Hello, Ash. Thank you so much for having me here. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, dude. Happy to have you finally on voice, man. You've been talked about as one of the best players inside the entire game for a long time now. A lot of people, especially in the pro community, when you ask other pros who is a guy that you really want to see playing in CRL, a lot of people for a long time answered Pedro. So let me ask you, man, what has it been like going into the league? I kind of cursed you with my video earlier this week when I said you were undefeated and you lost that day, but you've still been absolutely sorry about that. But you've been dominating, man. So what has it been like? Has it been, I imagine it's been a pretty amazing experience for you. Talk a little bit about joining CRL as a pro player on the Kicks roster.
Yeah, I think it's all about my team, my coach. They support me a lot, so yeah, I can be more confident on stage. I think that helps me a lot to do this kind of performance. So yeah, I think it's that.
Heck yeah, man. Well, it's definitely showing in your gameplay. And today we're gonna actually bring you on with. I asked you, out of all the decks in the game right now, which would you want to share here on the channel? And you said you'd want to share this new Royal Giant deck, Royal Giant Fisherman. It's really the same kind of Royal Giant deck, kind of a mid-cost. I think it's like 3.4, 3.5. Yeah. And it has Fisherman instead of EWIZ. Tell us a little bit about why you like this deck so much. And do you think that Fisherman needs another nerf? Do you think it's OP?
I think it's OP because, I don't know, you counter the Sparky, you counter the PEKKA.
Yeah.
You can do a grand challenge so easily, I think.
Okay, well, we're going to put you to the test in a minute, so be careful. Don't curse yourself, man. Okay, so you think, so when you say you can counter Sparky, counter PEKKA, what do you mean by that? Do you pull it away from the Royal Giant? Do you pull it opposite lane? How do you counter it?
Yeah, you make the PEKKA useless because he needs to defend the opponent who's running PEKKA, you know, with Dark Primes or Ghost. It's a bad defense against Royal Giant, EWIZ or a Ghost. So yeah, I think it's really good, and you only need to put the Fisherman at the back of the Royal Giant, pull up the PEKKA, Mega Minion, and it's already died. So yeah, I think it's really good. So
okay, that sounds awesome. And here, obviously, you guys can see Pedro at the top of your screen here. So you know, as we're not going to have you on voice during the actual when you're playing this grand challenge again, trying to let you concentrate a little bit. So can you just tell us any tips for the deck before we jump into another fresh grand challenge? In terms of, is there anything that, you know, I see you attacking both lanes here, for example. Any general tips for Fisherman or for Royal Giant as a whole?
Oh yeah, I think the first tip about this deck is the Fisherman. You have to use it pretty well. Like, you know, wait for the opening, see what he has first. The double elixir, you spawn out the Royal Giants in the bridge. Use the Fisherman with Mega Minion or Baby D or Lightning, whatever you want.
Okay, so wait, your perfect push sounds like maybe either using the Fisherman on defense and then putting the Royal Giant in front, or playing the Royal Giant, the Fisherman, and the Baby Dragon like all together.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you ever play Royal Giant in back of your King Tower with this deck?
Maybe if you're playing against Golem, maybe.
Okay.
But usually I don't do it
because
I mean it's so easy to the opponent defend that Royal Giant. Just put all the troops in the back as me. That's it. He can't kill everything because my lightning only hits 3 troops.
Okay, yeah, so, that's true. So pretty much,
yeah, it's better at the bridge. Yeah.
Okay, better at the bridge. And what about against, because you don't have the EWIZ in this deck now, you only really have Baby Dragon and Lightning, and I guess Furnace as well against Air. So
yeah,
what would your strategy be?
The Dragon is a big problem.
Okay, yeah. What would your strategy be? Big problem. Okay, what would your strategy be against Lava Hound? Any sort of an air deck? Like, they drop the Lava Hound, what are you doing?
It's a hard matchup.
It's like praying.
I never played, but I think it's so difficult. Yeah, it's so difficult that matchup.
So okay, well we know it's difficult.
But you can still win it. You're still having a chance. Maybe 40, 60, you know, the
Okay,
matchup.
40, 60
Maybe,
chance.
but still.
But it is the most difficult matchup. That's why I'm asking about it. So they dropped the Lava Hound. Would you go same lane Royal Giant, opposite lane Royal Giant, or would you just cycle like a Baby Dragon in the back or something like or a Furnace? What would your first kind of play be?
Maybe if I'm full elixir, I just put the Royal Giant in the other lane.
In the same
Mega
lane.
Minion. Yeah. No, in the other lane.
In the other lane with Mega Minion. Okay, so you essentially try to go all out on offense and hope they can't support their Lava Hound.
Yeah.
All right, man.
But it's still being so difficult.
Yeah. All right, well, hey, maybe we'll face a Lava Hound deck. Who knows? Any other final words for any shout-outs, anything that you want to say to my viewers before you go into the arena and try to finish off this GC?
Well, for first, I don't want to. I hope to not choke. So.
Well, you told us it was so easy. You could rattle off unlimited grand challenges. So no pressure, man. No pressure.
Okay.
But, all right.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Go ahead. And so that's gonna be it then. You ready to go into the arena?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Good luck. Here we go. All right, guys. So here he is inside a match. Actually, I can take these headphones off now. Sweet. Guys, let me know if you liked that, if you liked having me kind of interview the guest beforehand, because obviously English being his second language, I'm sure he wasn't entirely comfortable with me kind of asking him a million questions as he played. So do you guys like if I have the guest, if they're not comfortable playing while I ask them questions, just coming on for kind of a preamble, talking a little bit about the deck and their player history? If so, I will try to do that more often for players who might not have English as their first language, or they might just not be comfortable playing at the same time as I'm interviewing them, essentially. So here, surprise, surprise, going against another Fisherman deck here. And Pedro just kind of playing things slow, it looks like, early on here. Giant Skeleton, man. Giant Skeleton Fisherman is another combo I'm seeing a lot here, but he has Fisherman in hand. Probably just going to go ahead and pull that Giant Skeleton to the King Tower, and here it is, guys. And Lightning used as well against the Musketeer and the, what was it, Baby Dragon for the opponent. So nice King Tower activation there via the, or vis-a-vis the Giant Skeleton bomb there by Pedro. So here we go. Let's see what he does here. He hasn't played his win condition, obviously the only card that hasn't been played here yet by Pedro. And it looks like he's setting up for a little bit of a a Royal Giant push here in the left lane. Let's see if he goes with it right now. That Fisherman's going to pull the Royal Giant even closer to the tower, which will be interesting. So here he comes. Royal Giant is like point blank range. Good thing the Royal Giant is not like the Hunter, right? And he gets like, he just keeps blasting at close radius. But look at that, the Baby Dragon and the Mega Minion actually clean up very nicely there. And remember, we do have that nicely activated King Tower as well. Note that Pedro is 9-0 right now inside this challenge. He uses the Fisherman, pulls that Musketeer into the range of the activated King Tower, and now the Elixir. Oh, the opponent has what? Maybe about a 3 Elixir lead when you account for the troops on the arena right now. We pull that Giant Skeleton into the lane. Now his Fisherman's gonna pull our Fisherman away. His Fisherman cannot target our Mega Minion, so Mega Minion's going to do work, and there it is, the graveyard. A Lightning comes down there by Pedro. Nice Baby Dragon there to help out as well. There's nothing tanking for the graveyard because Lightning killed all the support troops there, and now we have another Royal Giant. Man, this one already feels over. I don't want to jinx him here, but we can pull that Giant Skeleton away. Actually, we don't pull the Giant Skeleton away, but it doesn't really matter. We almost have that tower already in Lightning range. He's going to jump at the opportunity to go ahead and Lightning that left tower, taking it down to 195 with only 15 seconds here remaining inside this contest. So look at our towers, guys. They're pretty much untouched. Can we defend here is the question. Log comes down. Snowball comes down for the opponent. Nice defense there. Mega Minion, cool, calm, and collected, of course. Again, benefiting from the activated King Tower against the graveyard and making it look incredibly easy there. Certainly no choke so far by Pedro. Let's go into the next match here, guys. Let's see if I don't have to edit. Okay, I have to edit. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, here we go into the next match. Beautiful start so far. Again, making it look easy with this deck is Pedro, but again, you know, I talked about this in my last video, I think, but ooh, Fisherman. I love Fisherman being this pervasive inside the meta, really making appearances in every single archetype, but at the same time, I don't know. He's definitely on the strong side, guys. Fisherman is a card that you guys can even use on ladder even if it's under leveled, so just keep that in mind. So here our Mega Minion takes care of his baby dragon. It looks like he's playing the same deck as we are, guys, the opponent. Actually, not the same deck. He's running guards. We are running, of course, skeletons, making it a little bit cheaper, but guards synergize very nicely with the Fisherman as well. So here we go, 7 elixir from the opponent. We have a baby dragon on the board, so relatively equal elixir. He's playing the older version of the Royal Giant deck is the opponent here. And let's see how we respond. Are we going to try to get an activation here off this E-Wiz? No activation, but we do. I'm not sure what the proper tile, or if you even can, just to be honest with you guys. I haven't played a ton of Fisherman, although I'm really loving the Golem Fisherman deck. And this is what we talked about, guys. Look at this. Fisherman Giant Skeleton, or Fisherman Royal Giant. Really still getting nightmares from that last match, that last deck, man. It's a good deck, despite Pedro really taking care of it. There in that first matchup. So he didn't kite that baby D or distract that baby D utilizing the skeletons. So that was unfortunate. Gives the oops, and he takes kind of a lot of damage from it. We still have the damage advantage here. So I said it was a Royal Giant deck. I might be wrong. Might actually be a some sort of a beatdown deck. So here we go. It's going to be just cycling from the opponent here. We're going to go ahead and log that that E-Wiz. He was going to take care of our fire spirits here from our furnace. And here comes the prince down the opposite, or the same lane, excuse me, of the opponent. And again, we're just cycling in the back here. We have skeletons in hand. Looks like we're going to go ahead and use those skeletons, take care of that prince, keep our fisherman alive. Also, getting that lightning out of the opponent, baby dragon down just in time, take care of those guards. We get a few lucrative hits from that Royal Giant onto the left tower, and that lightning again. There's the golem. So yeah, it's a golem deck here, guys. We actually pull that golem again through the fisherman there, and now we have a double furnace set up, and we have a fisherman down. We have skeletons to pull the, oh my god, that was weird. We actually pulled the golem there. The spectators are laughing. We pulled the prince into the fisherman as well. The fisherman Mega Minion combo really dominating here for Pedro. Now we can really just lightning. And there we do. Lightning is down. One hit. Make it one more hit. Oh, very, very close there. So we know what's going to happen here. Now we have 2 fishermen. We pull that prince. Get over here. Take care of that prince. 10 seconds almost into sudden death overtime. A golem at the bridge. We pull the golem away. Now we furnace. We just need 6 elixir. He has guards in hand, though. Instead of lightning, we go ahead and we just do the safe thing. We play the Royal Giant. We're not going to give him the opportunity to play those guards, block our lightning. So GG's, another victory for Pedro. Let's go into the next match. All right, guys, here we go for the Flawless Grand Challenge. A long wait in between matches, but man, it is really a pleasure. Even though this deck is relatively low skill, it's fun to see it in the hands of a high-skilled player such as Pedro. And hey, check it out, it's Lava Hound. Well, he said it was a 40-60 matchup going against another, guy going for his 12 win here. So let's see if he's able to capitalize on his 40% and the underdog prevails here inside this match. So a baby dragon from the opponent. We go with a Mega Minion. We go with a baby dragon of our own. They will cancel each other out. Well, they would have had not that fireball came down. And it looks like we don't have, again, we're forced to use a fisherman here, because we don't have that snowball, we don't have that zap, right? So nothing we can really use there after that fireball came down. We reload with another furnace. We really mitigate the damage the opponent did to us. By the way, guys, I want to give a quick shout out again to the whole Kicks team, and especially to Max Lemenis for reaching out and putting me in touch with Pedro to get him on voice at the beginning of this video. So Max, thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it. So here we go. It's going to be a Lava Hound and a Mega Minion in the right lane. We answer with a Mega Minion of our own, but nice skeletons there to keep our Mega Minion alive. Probably going to force out a Fireball. No Fireball necessary actually there, but we do have Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon's going to clean up very, very nicely here. He's going to pull that Royal Giant to the center, to the opposite lane. But actually, probably not the end of the world here. We're going to get some damage onto that right tower. We're going to pull his Fisherman away. We'll have a Baby Dragon. They're pretty much dead. But again, we do have the damage advantage. Really, really smart defense there by Pedro. Again, with the skeletons, like very, very little things. They're not like, oh my god, pro plays, but these little decisions are really, you know, giving him the advantage in these matchups. So a nice little push there with a minor guards from the opponent, but still, we do remain in the damage lead here, heading into double elixir time. So here comes the Royal Giant immediately at the bridge there as the Mega Minion connects with that Lava Hound in the tune of a few hits there. We're going to keep that Royal Giant on that same tower, despite that pull from the Fisherman, taking the tower down to 748 damage. Here comes the Miner. The Furnace is down. We have 2 Fishermen down. Pull that Miner away from the tower. We're not going to be able to activate our King Tower there, but the Fireball comes down. Oh, no. Yeah, you can see how this is a difficult matchup, right? We're going to lose this right tower. Now, it's a matter of can we get his tower down here through the Royal Giant. Nice skeletons to block that Fisherman. Zap comes down. Doesn't matter. Beautiful play there by Pedro, keeping him alive with about 10 seconds or so in this match. But this is going to be a very difficult defense. I think this is going to be a loss, guys. And it just goes to show you that, you know what? Lava Hound players, they must be feeling pretty good right now against decks like these, right? I mean, it's a really strong deck, no doubt about it, but Lava Hound, with all the Fishermen going around, seeing as how he can't target air, it's just a really, really good time to be playing that archetype. So Fireball comes down. All he needs is one more Fireball to finish off our left tower or a Miner connection. We actually catch that Miner with the Log and the Skeleton. So he is, you know what? Gotta hand it to Pedro here. He's not going down without a fight. Zap comes down, but hey, that's gonna be GG. Difficult matchup, and you guys can see why. Couldn't have played that one much better there if you were Pedro. Let's go into, hey, the good news is we still have 2 tries to get the 12 win. Here we go. All right, here we go. Take number 2 for the 12 win. Did we forget to give the Inferno Tower? I think we may have. We're going to start out with a Log cycled on the left tower and a Furnace from the opponent. So you see Furnace, you think another mirror matchup, even though that wasn't a mirror matchup, it was a Golem matchup. Not the last one, the one previous to that. So let's see. Fisherman comes down as a second card. So far, pretty much the same deck. We go ahead and we take that lightning value, taking care of the Fisherman. And yeah, it's a mirror matchup this time, guys. Well, I don't know. I don't want to curse Pedro again, but a mirror matchup with any deck in the game right now, my money is going to be on Pedro. We'll see, though. So Baby Dragon coming down from the opponent, TRT. Let's see. We respond with a Baby Dragon of our own, trying to add a little separation there, trying to evade the lightning, but the lightning does still connect with our Baby Dragon. But we go down with a really nice Royal Giant there, right? Because the lightning came down. They don't have a ton of elixir to defend. They actually go with a Furnace right there at the bridge. So having to use a lot of elixir is the opponent, although we do use 8 elixir ourselves with the Royal Giant plus the Log there, able to connect for a few hits, though, giving us the damage advantage, and then using those skeletons to distract the Mega Minion. Mega Minion down almost halfway through regulation here in this 12-win attempt. Probably going to set up with a Furnace here, and we do. So Furnace is down. Going to try to avoid giving too much lightning value here. We don't even use a Fisherman. That was a predictive Fisherman for our Fisherman there. Now we use a Fisherman. Let's see if they don't have enough elixir to lightning. So that was a good heads-up play there by Pedro. And again, really mitigating the damage there. It falls to 1772. We still have the damage advantage. And here we go. A Mega Minion is down. We have a Fisherman distracting that Furnace. He's on that Furnace, getting tons of damage. Mega Minion on the right tower. Meanwhile, we do get one shot. One really important shot with the Royal Giant on the left tower. The tower is at 1111 HP, cycling the skeletons in the back. Log comes down, distinguishing our Furnace there by the opponent. I always say distinguishing, and somebody always calls me out on it. Extinguishing? There we go. So here we go. He's a very distinguished player, though. Does that count? All right, so Fisherman pulls him to the other side. Lightning comes down again, really capitalizing on that lightning value there. I'd expect a Royal Giant played right now, and there it is from the opponent. So it's going to be a difficult push to defend, maybe. Lightning is in hand as well. Can he lightning away everything? He does. Actually, lightning's our left tower. Our left tower falls to 1234. Our right tower falls to, 1092. So this one's definitely going to go into overtime. Can we get our Royal Giant to that left tower? Can we get around the Fisherman of the opponent? So cycling a Baby Dragon, aggressive with the Royal Giant from the opponent. And there goes the Fisherman right in that spot. He latches onto. We actually use the defensive lightning. Ooh. Log comes down. Royal Giant does get a hit, though. All right, 754. A Mega Minion out of the opponent. Now it's going to be our turn to go in with a Royal Giant. Let's see if we do the same thing he did to us. Oh, he's going back with another Royal Giant. We go with the Royal Giant, too. He's going to pull our Royal Giant. We stymie his Royal Giant with the Furnace. We're going to get one shot. No, we're not going to get a shot off. A log to push that Royal Giant back. Do we have Fisherman in hand? Log comes down, takes care of our skeletons. Oh my god, we get a shot. He gets a shot. Lightning in hand. Who's going to use the lightning first? He has the advantage. Oh no! Man, the Curse of Ash is strong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was a really, really close one. I wanted that for Pedro. All right, here we go, guys. It's a true grand challenge. Going for that 12 win. No more wiggle room here. All right, guys, here we go. Against Cayetano from Game of Thrones. I mentioned this in a video a while back against another guy from Game of Thrones, but for whatever reason, I gave up on like the 7th season. I think there's 8 seasons, whatever the one that was before the last season. Not because I didn't like the show, obviously, because I just took so much time in between and then I got busy. Any of you guys ever do that? You just fall behind on a show and for whatever reason you just don't finish it off. Anyway, that was me in Game of Thrones. I still intend to finish it. But, you know, we'll see. Anyway, it looks like we're going against the same... Okay, it's not the same deck, thank God. We go with the Fisherman. We go with a... what do we have? Log. Okay, so Log takes care of some of those skeletons. We get a couple shots off on that tower. It looks like that annoying, nasty clone deck. We do get a couple shots, actually more than a couple shots. We get a few shots on that left tower, take it down to 1434. Now we have a witch marching down the left side. We have Baby Dragon to go ahead and rendezvous with that witch at the bridge. Meanwhile, we do take a connection from that Fisherman on the opposite side. So yeah, it looks like Giant Skeleton Clone should be like the other 2 cards, or well, 2 of the other 3 cards in this deck, right guys? I mean, 2 Baby Dragon, very, very important Baby Dragon shots on that left tower again. And here they go. Maybe, interesting, I was thinking Graveyard, because who else plays a Baby Dragon right there at the bridge? Maybe just trying to snipe away at our Furnace. Interesting Royal Ghost as well. So I haven't seen this exact deck being played by the opponent here. Looks like we're happy just to go ahead and log away. That was a nice log, guys. Look at that log, man. Pushed up back the Royal Ghost, took care of chipped away at the Furnace, and took care of a couple Fire Spirits as well, really denying any more Fire Spirits out of that Furnace. So now, again, let's see if he goes for the activation here or what he does exactly. Ooh, there's the clone. He waits. Nice delay there on placing that Furnace. Now he's going to try to activate King Tower. He's going to get that King Tower activation. Log comes down. Baby Dragon's back in cycle again. He actually didn't get the King Tower activation. He has another Furnace in hand, though. Oh, beautiful defense there by Pedro. That's one of those situations where I feel like I would have lost my tower there. I feel like if that was me playing, it would have been a 3 crown against me right there. So anyway, 30 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and finish off that left tower via the Royal Giant. We're going to have to defend against one more big push. So let's see if we can do it. 23 seconds left, 20 seconds left. You know he's just going to go all in. He has no other choice, the opponent here. We go with the Baby Dragon. We have Furnace in hand as well. We use a Furnace early there. We also use a Log. Beautiful cleanup. Beautiful, and he gets it done. Pedro, well played against a really crazy deck there, right? It was an interesting deck that we played against, but hey, this meta, you never know what you're gonna get, so a huge shout out to my man Pedro for completing this 12-win grand challenge for us live. Again, let me know what you think of the format of having the pro on voice, and then just going into the match and having me kind of cast it play-by-play with my mediocre casting skills. So guys, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Huge shout out to Kicks again. Make sure you... Oh, hey, Pedro's calling me. Let's answer. Pedro, you got it done, man. Hey, we're still live on video. So, any reflections there? That was pretty crazy, dude. You faced Lava Hound.
Yeah. It was so difficult. It wasn't easy at all.
Nah, man, but you finished it out. Good job, man. That last match against that deck too. You played some really stellar defense.
Yeah. It was a good matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, any final thoughts? Because I was just doing the sign off of the video, but then you called and I figured might as well.
Sorry.
No. You're here. We're live right now in the video. So any final thoughts on the final matchups or anything?
Yeah.
Or?
The mirror match, I learned that you need to play so aggressive. I mean, don't wait for the opponent, as I did.
Okay.
Don't do it because
because I saw he was spamming the Royal Giants down the very end, right?
Yeah, he played so good because he didn't wait for me. I think that's the point of that matchup. And the lava, I think the position of the furnace, I could have done it better. But yeah, it's still been so difficult. But I think still there's a chance. I think it's not difficult at all.
Yeah, man. I thought you played that one pretty. I think when I was casting it, I was like, yeah, he played that one really well. I don't think there's much he could have done differently. It just shows how difficult that matchup was if your opponent doesn't make a mistake, you know?
Yeah, well, on the final when I dropped the line to the Princess Tower, I thought that it wasn't enough. But yeah, I wasn't sure about it because I could have line the Mega Minion and the Baby D.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, either way, man, congratulations. Nice work. Keep up the great work in CRL, and thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you so much to you guys.
No problem. So again, a shout out to Pedro. Check out his social media information. All that will be linked along with his player stats and profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com in the description below. Big shout out to the Kicks team as well. Guys, thanks for watching all the way till the end. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description as well. Thank you. And as always, take care, guys.